UseQuery can also be used to manage this page as well. So we can hit enter, get that query going. We can also do a specific search. And UseQuery can be used to manage this rather than what we're doing currently with our useAsync. So this is a query for data, not a mutation. So we're going to need to pull in useQuery from React Query. And then we're going to use query very similar to what we're doing with useAsync. It's actually going to give us back a lot of the same properties. The reason that we'll want to switch to useQuery is because then we can put these books into the query cache so everything in our application loads a little faster. So instead of useAsync, I'm actually going to call useQuery. And my query key can really be whatever I want. I don't have an existing query for this kind of thing, but I'm going to make it an array where the first element of the array is a unique identifier for this particular query. So this will be book search. And then the second will also uniquely identify this query, and we'll pass in what the user typed in for this, which will be query, not to be confused with useQuery. This is the user's search in that search bar. And then for my query function, this is going to basically be what I'm passing to run right now. So I'll copy this, move it up there, and we need to make our syntax correct there. And then I'm going to just take this assignment and assign it to useQuery instead. And we'll get all the same stuff except for run, because useQuery is going to manage that for us. So then we can get rid of all of this stuff, and we can also get rid of useAsync up here. And let's see if that works. Hey, and it automatically is going to start loading the books for us as we land on the page, which is great. I can also search for Tolkien, and now we've got all of the books by J.R.R. Tolkien. So in review, what we did here is we took that useAsync custom hook that's specific to our application and swapped it out for useQuery from React Query. This allows us to give it a query key so the data that comes back from this can be cached across pages. And we can see the benefit of that by going to a different page, then going back here, and we'll see that the empty string search is already there. And if we look for Tolkien again, that result comes back instantaneously because it's already in the cache. And the cool thing about React Query is it gives us all of the right knobs to twist to make the cache operate exactly as we want it to.